I guess so.
Never did go back either.
Now, when John Kelly moved back from California, he lived with your grandmother,
Yeah, he lived.
Molly Kelly.
Yeah, when he come back from California, he came by himself. His family stayed up there. His wife, I don't know if she divorced him or he just left or what. He come back and he worked for a little while for an outfit called West End Materials, and he couldn't stay off the bottle, I guess, you know,
Okay.
and off the wine, and but then he still stayed there at my grandmother's, and she's the one who used to buy him the wine all the time. Sometimes he'd have it delivered.
Really?
Yeah, because he didn't have a car.
Now, did she drink the wine too, or it was just
Oh
him?
no, she hated it, boy. But she would do it. She'd buy him at least 2 quarts a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every day. Every day. He had a pile of bottles like this high, and you know how bottles would fall out in the back of her house.
Mm-hmm.
It was every day. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she bought it for him.
Huh?
I'm surprised she bought it for him.
If she didn't, he'd raise so much hell.
Oh, okay.
He only had one lung, but he was loud. He didn't.
He had one lung?
Yeah, I don't know whatever happened about that. I don't know why, but he was loud.
Okay.
Loud.
Really?
Yeah. But people, he was. And another thing, when they had a little parade around the neighborhood or something like that, he would always dress up like Abraham Lincoln, because that's what he looked like. He was tall, skinny, and when he put on a top hat and tails and all that stuff, he looked like him. He sure did. Really? So you can just about imagine what he looked like right there, you know.
Did he have a beard, or he just put a fake one on?
He would grow. If he knew something was coming up, he'd grow a little one, you know. Other than that, he was mostly shaved.
Okay.
Pretty clean, you know.
Okay, so he could grow a better beard than maybe you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, now, there's a rumor that your mom was born before your grandmother was married to John Kelly.
That's what I understand. I'm not. Nobody would talk about it, so I don't know a whole lot about it. But I understand that back then a lot of the women would housekeep, you know. I mean, for different families, you know. And what the heck was the name? Oh, the name of the family that she used to. I think they boarded there too, you know, when they worked there, because you know transportation wasn't like jump in your car and go.
Right.
The name of the family was David, D-A-V-I-D, David.
David.
And rumor was between some of the younger people of the family that she was raped while she was there.
Okay.
Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know, because my aunt and my grandmother would not even mention anything about that.
Okay. Which aunt was that?
Aunt Laura.
Aunt Laura. Okay.
Yeah.
Her sister.
Laura Bailey. Yeah.
Laura Bailey. Okay.
Yeah. Her husband's name was Henry King Bailey.
Henry King Bailey. What a name, huh?
Yeah. They used to call him King all the time.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a rumor. I really don't know, because as far as any of us younger ones knew, was my grandmother's name was Kelly, so was my mom. You know, so I don't know how it worked.
Okay, but you went up in her attic to get something.
Oh yeah, one time she asked me to go up in the attic, the house that my uncle built. Uncle John, or had built. He done some of the work, and he was putting a chimney in it, run out of bricks or something up there in And when he got up almost out of the house with it, it was in the attic but close to the roof, see? And my grandmother asked me to go up there and get this, the chimney was kind of falling down, and get this canister up there. It was a white canister with blue, you know, what do you call it, when like a windmill is embossed in it or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I went up there and got it, and when I brought it down, I was looking at the picture, and below it said something about, I don't know if it was Chicago Fair or something. 1901 or 1911. I think it was 1910, 1911, and it said Molly P. Corcoran on there. It didn't say Molly P. Kelly.
Okay.
And this was it was 10 or 11, 1910 or 11. So when I got there, I asked my grandmother about it, and she got she turned on me instantly. "You've been talking to your dad." I said, "No, my dad didn't say nothing about this." But that was the end of it. I never heard no more. She was mad at me for a little while.
Really? She was mad at you?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did you ever ask your Aunt Laura?
Yeah, I did ask my aunt, and she said maybe someday your grandmother will tell you something.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
End of that.
The end of that, definitely.
So we don't know for sure. We don't know if it's just rumors or what, you know. And we're all the older ones, older than me, they're all dead, so if anybody would have known anything, they would have, but I don't think they knew either.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. So what do you remember about your grandmother Molly?
Oh, she was kind of a, you couldn't say petite. Her size, her height was, she was right around 5'1", something like that. And bow-legged, boy, I'm telling you. The old saying was, Molly couldn't catch a pig in the alley. She's so bow-legged and piggy goes right through there.
Bless her heart. They didn't say that to her face, did they?
I don't know, but that's what I heard about it. I don't know if anybody told her that, but I think she kind of knew she was bow-legged because she was. You know?
Yeah. What color were her eyes?
Huh?
Do you remember her eye color?
Yeah, she blue.
Was she blue?
Yeah, blue eyes.
And John Kelly too?
And what?
John Kelly. What color were his eyes? Do you remember?
You know, I don't remember.
Okay.
I really don't. But probably blue, but I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. Most all of us were. But my grandmother, she had white hair. She always, ever since I can remember, she was always white-headed, you know. So I guess I get mine from both sides of the family. So. And all my brothers have white hair. Well, you know that. You know. Yeah.
Did she have some sort of favorite dish that she would make for you? Do you remember?
At one time, she had a little job. Her and a friend of theirs went and got this job at a poultry place, and they would dress chickens out.
Okay.
You know, feathers and all that stuff. And she would bring home chicken feet, and she'd make a chicken foot soup. I never would eat it.
Ew.
I never would eat it, but she would eat that soup and gnaw on them old chicken feet, you know.
Ew.